and thank you for listening. Today we want to tell you about Trivaren International. I'm really excited to have our owner, Roy Williams, on the phone with me today. Thank you for joining us, Roy.
Hey, it's good to be here. I'm so excited I just can't hardly sit still.
All right, that's great. Well, tell me about your flagship product for weight loss.
Oh, Trim is an incredible product. You know, I've been developing products now for over 12 years and never released a weight loss product, a product specifically for those issues, until about 19 months ago. And the reason we finally did release one is we got one that we thought would do everything it should do. And after putting 100 starter packs out and 78 people came back willing to pay $75 a bottle for it, we knew we had a home run. What makes it unique and what makes Trim such an exciting product is we developed it to conquer 6 things that anybody who really needs to lose weight has to be aware of, issues that they have to deal with. And number one is this product gives people a good, clean energy. And when I say clean, what that means is it gives you energy without the jitters, without the shakes, without the increased heart rate. Just a good, clean energy that helps you get more done, helps you move more. And we all know that in order to lose weight, you need to move more. The second thing it does, and it's just an incredible thing, is that it cuts the appetite in half. You know, America's problem is not so much what we eat, although our food supply could be improved upon greatly, but that's not going to happen anytime soon, so we had to work around that. We realized that the real problem is not what Americans eat, but how much Americans eat. You know, we're fortunate. We're a very wealthy nation. God has blessed us indeed. And as a result of that, we've got so much food that if we aren't careful, we end up eating when we shouldn't and the amounts that we shouldn't eat. So we put these appetite suppressors in there that's all natural, can't do any harm, but they work so well that virtually everybody who gets on the product within the first 2 or 3 days says, wow, you know, you can only eat about half as much on this product. And we say, great. That's what it's designed to do, is help you form the habit of eating less. We've got 3 studies now that shows that if Americans ate half as the portion sizes that they eat, then not only would they be healthier to the point that they live up to 15 years longer, but there would be practically no type 2 diabetes and no obesity in America. That one thing right there can save America $20 to $30 billion a year in healthcare costs. The next thing we did was we built that product to help fire up the metabolism. Americans have a really slow metabolism, and there's some unique ingredients in there that literally cause the body to burn its own body fat, mainly the body fat that's not needed. There's certain body fats that you need. It doesn't attack that. It attacks that fat around the waist, the hips, and the thighs, the excess fat. The fourth thing it does is it really helps with focus, concentration, memory. We've had dozens of people lose all the weight they want to lose, come back to us and say, hey, is it okay if I keep taking Trim? And we go, well, of course it is. It's a healthy product. Well, why would you want to? Oh, listen, Roy, I've never felt this good in my life. And the great thing is I can remember people's names. I can focus again. I'm getting more done. So it's incredible that we have a product that can do that. The last 2 things it does is it really helps with blood sugar balancing in a natural way using banana leaf and chromium pigniconatate. Those 2 products are used in India to help people with diabetes, to help balance blood sugar. And the last thing we did was we designed this product to give the thyroid some support, because the thyroid is what controls metabolism, and Americans have sluggish thyroids. So what we did is we put Atlantic kelp in there, which has natural iodine, and once the iodine levels are normal in the thyroid, most people with hypo or hyperthyroidism get some fantastic results. The testimonials are just pouring in. I've never seen a product with such a high success rate. It's so easy to take. 1 capsule after breakfast, 1 capsule after lunch. It's easy to remember, easy to do, and boy, oh boy, are the results exciting. So we're excited to have that as our flagship product.
That's great, Roy. Thank you so much. Now tell me about the other products that you have.
Well, we have one product that is patented. It's called Balance. It's based on the ingredients in this particular bottle of drops. Is that it does? We can absolutely prove that it helps balance the pH in the human body. That is such an important thing because an acidic body is an unhealthy body. A alkaline body is a healthy body. There are certain pathogens, bacteria, germs, viruses, and parasites, things that do real damage to the human body, have to have an acidic environment to live in. If we can change the environment within the body to an alkaline environment, most of those pathogens never get a grip on the human body. You'll still be exposed, and they just won't be able to do any harm because they'll die out so fast they can't reproduce. Also, you got to remember, Otto Warburg won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1931 for proving that acid causes cancer in the human body. The more acidic Americans become due to soft drinks and eating a sorry diet, the more acidic we become, the more cancer rates go up. So what we've been able to do is develop a product that helps the body stay alkaline, reducing your risk of cancer considerably, and helping with circulation, helping with the ability of the body to transport fluids from one cell to the next cell, and of course to help eliminate toxins from the human body. It's an incredible product, easy to use. Just one drop in every 2 ounces of water, tea, or coffee on a continual basis, day after day. This product can change people's lives. And that is also another big advantage to people trying to lose weight. Being alkaline, it's been proven over and over again that people are more slender and healthier as a result of using those drops.
Okay, so that's Trim and Balance. Is there anything else you want to tell us about?
Oh, listen, I've been in this business for 30 years. I've helped develop 41 products. One of them's patented, 37 of them are patents pending. We ship all over the United States and 7 other countries just from word of mouth. But Amanda, the thing that I am most excited about, personally, because I've never had a weight issue in my life, is a product we developed called GATA. It's G-A-T-A. It means bread of life. People have often asked me, Roy, after 30 years in nutrition and studies of the type that you've been in, if you could only take one supplement, what would it be? It would be GATA. It's a combination of MSM with vitamin C. That's organic sulfur and vitamin C. It does some amazing things in the human body. Every human from birth to death should be taking GATA, because the first thing it does is balances the pH in the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, and the colon, which means for most people, the body compensates the acid conditions in that area so much that once the pH is balanced, most people report, and I'm sure this is just coincidence, but most people report that there's no more acid reflux, indigestion, heartburn. Those issues pretty much clear themselves up. Now, we're not saying that GATA cures any disease. We simply believe that God designed the human body with the ability to heal, and that once you get a balance back in the human body, it simply straightens out those situations itself. GATA also goes inside the bloodstream. It's a powerful free radical scavenger, stopping free radical damage in the human body. That's extremely important to your veins, your arteries, and your capillaries. Most of the blockages that people have that cause heart attacks are due to cracked, bleeding arteries. They're not due to cholesterol being too high in the human body. If you can give the elasticity back to the veins and arteries, if you can stop the calcification within the veins and arteries of the body, then there's no reason for the body to have blockages. You stop the cracked, bleeding arteries, you reduce the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and aneurysms considerably. So it does those things also. It goes into the small intestine. It breaks all that old fecal matter loose in the colon. It cleans the colon out. After 90 days, the colon will be slick like Teflon again, absorbing twice as much nutrient from the foods that you eat and from the other supplements that you take. And that's why I tell people it's the most important of all, because You can take the best multivitamin mineral in the world, but if it doesn't get absorbed, you're wasting your money. So GATA helps with that. It also lubricates the joints. It's so good at reducing joint inflammation and joint pain that we call it the WD-40 of the human body. It has the same toxicity level as water, so it's totally safe. And if a child got in and ate the whole bottle, you don't even have to carry them to the doctor. And then what really people get excited about with GATA is after about 3 to 4 weeks on it, they tell us that their fingernails start growing faster, their hair gets longer and faster without split ends, their skin gets softer and smoother and prettier, a lot of wrinkles soften out and disappear, and their energy level goes back to where it was when they was 10 to 15 years younger. So it's an incredible product within itself. And yes, at Trivaren, we're excited to be able to put these on the market. Remember, Trivaren is the face of the new health care that's coming to America. We simply cannot afford the sick care system that we have today. Trivaren's on the march. Join the team.
Well, thank you so much, Roy, for taking your time to answer our questions about these really exciting products. For those of you listening, we appreciate you spending the time with us today. We'll be checking back with you soon to get your feedback and answer your questions. You can call Amanda at 256-550-1559 or call Francis at 256-550-0839. Have a great day.